Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna take away my camera for a second. I'm gonna have chat up so I can see it. I gotta get out of this. Okay, so there we go. Didn't want you snitching on their drones, yeah, apparently. Not literally, probably, but it does seem that way sometimes. I think it's just YouTube though, because it's been happening all week. Like, this is also why streaming's been kind of less as well lately, and me just kind of just flying by the ear. Other than our PC streams, it seems to constantly do this. I've had to make so many part twos on PlayStation, it's unreal. Like, absolutely unreal. I guess I shouldn't use my autopilot, so that way my engines stay cool. But yeah, but I'm just gonna pretend this is the same episode, and we'll just continue from there. Because I do want to do this one more mission, and then we'll probably call it after that, anyways. So yeah, so we gotta go to the same. Yeah, the mission's in the same station as the gas is. So we'll get gas, pick up the cargo, and then head to where we gotta go. I let it coast. I'll speed up again. I'm trying to get ahead of all these trucks, and if there's one coming in the oncoming lane, I'm gonna go on the low side so we can speed up. So we don't have cargo, I don't have to be as careful. That's your fuel. This is the area I pass by a lot. This is where all those little police cars were. There's only one here today. Whoa. There's only one there today. I didn't mean to actually hit that. Why are you doing that? I'm not hitting down. Did that hurt my filters? Yeah, they're okay. Everything's starting to go down a little bit. Oxygen's the one I'm keeping an eye on the most. The other two should be good for this whole job, like the core and the maglev. The maglev's getting an upgrade this time, so it should last quite a while before the next one. Alright, let's fuel up. Alright, nice, only 419. Head for the cargo. Oops.
Right, you're nearly there. Now, a little bee told me you've already cleared your multi-trailer stamps.
Yep. Oh,
So
that's
this
why.
small job should be a breeze for you, eh?
Ah, I see.
It's only algae anyway, so don't matter if the trailers get a little knocked around.
That's what every whaling exec says. It's only minerals on board your ship that you're gathering. It's like, why do they look like eggs? No, 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 no. It's like you're just imagining it. Eggs aren't real. But wait, what about chickens? No, no, no. That was a myth. Chickens don't real it.
All hitched up? Great stuff.
What's in here?
Now, the drop zone for these
Powdered
is way
algae.
out in Crossvale. Bit of a
Oh,
trek,
okay.
but I'm sure you'll manage.
Yeah, good thing I filled up my gas.
Blimey, is that really the time? Got a dash, but I'll be sure to check in soon.
Alright.
Clearing out.
Burrow, clear it out. Alright, where we gotta go? Whoa! Oh, into the electrical zone. Okay. So we want to go that way, that way. Is it the same? So then so this is where it starts, is here and here. So we've got to go to Crossvale. So from here it's 1, 2, 3. From here to here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's faster, at least overall. Okay, so we want to go that way. Then to New Aspen. Alright, that should be good. So the gateway is back up that way. I've actually got to have my trailer cam on now so I can see how it's behaving. We also now have to run with our cruise control mainly. Out here I won't. I just want to use it to keep the trailer straight in turns. Because you see what it's doing when I'm not on cruise control, because I'm drastically changing speed every few seconds. The triple trailers can be real snake-like until you turn your cruise control on, which is why cruise control is really good, because it helps with larger deliveries. Well, we get to test out our shock pods. Good thing I saved. Actually, let's make a save now as well. Well, hold on. I gotta come to a full stop. Because I've noticed if you save while moving, you can cause some sort of bug where the trailer will slam into you. Straighten the trailer out before I come to a stop. That's better. It's not perfectly straight, but it'll do. Ah, come on. Drift to a stop. Okay. Save. Alright. Now we go. Hope that's not one beneath me right now. He's honking at me. I need to slow down. That wasn't my fault. I really do hate when the AI just slams into you. I was going basically 15 miles an hour. I do think they need to change that. The AI needs to stop. Like, if you're not going too fast and it gives them time to actually slow down because they can sense you, like that one kind of did just now. The small ones don't seem to do that. The trucks, I think, do it, at least most of the time. But the small little car-like things, those things do not do that. Luckily, the trailers are okay. And that barely damaged us. That's why I upgraded our hull. It's for that annoyance in general that's been costing me money. Those little dudes are demons, man. That's why you don't park in front of one. It's just gonna run into you. It's not gonna stop. Because I gave it plenty of time to stop. It just plowed on through. Since we've got a bigger trailer, I'm not gonna go to 120. We're gonna stay at 100. This is a big boy trailer. Let's see, my 10, what did it say? What would be the result if we decided to load an AC with one of those? That would be pretty devastating. My tinfoil says, he is flooding the world with cheap consumer drones as a Trojan. One push of a button and they're now all killers ready to act all over the world. Yeah, but it's not just one company doing it though. But that is a good point though. The company who owns the drones. But I doubt if they're being sanctioned for government use that the government wouldn't, wouldn't know that. So because that'd be too much power for a third party company versus the government itself to have. If the government had that, maybe. But letting that be in charge of the company who owns the drone, if something like that were to occur, that just seems foolish for any system. Because that's like the common sense of, yeah, you don't expect another hyena to keep the other hyena's packs safe. Like two wolf packs versus each other, right? So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't worry about that one too much, at least not from a third party perspective. But I'm not saying fully not worry about it because from a first party perspective, if it was made fully by, in-house stuff, that'd be a little different. The rules are a little different there. But from something that's like not owned by the conglomerate main thing, I could see that as like, you know, kind of a foolish thing to allow happen for anybody. That's gonna hit me. Okay, good. That's why I slowed down. If you slow down enough, some of it won't hurt you. I think as long as that light, like my alarm, right here is not flashing, I don't think it can do damage. But drones are just like I was saying the Farsi earlier. Drones are gonna be the major player in a lot of things now, in everything. Whether it be just normal, just using a drone to like hell. I'll use an example. Amazon, right? Even though they're not in a great place right now, it's just in general innovation wise. It's like, well, they already were doing that, so like they already were like creating drones and pushing them out and making them more prominent by using them more and more in different places. Still not everywhere, but give it like now that drones have taken off for every other company and other companies are doing it now too, it won't be long before you see that everywhere. Your packages will no longer come by truck. They'll come by crazy flying possible possible secret. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy.
Complete. Results are satisfactory.
My
Have
bad.
a great day.
Have a great day. I will when I make my delivery. then we will get paid. Gotta get back on the spaceway. And get my camera back. I don't really need to see all that now. Just need to keep an eye on our speed and everything going on. So Emerald Junction is up there. Oh yeah, Tam King, I found out cardboard boxes have 4 storage in them for batteries. It's actually pretty good. No, I don't. It's too late for me to use them, but for anyone just starting this game, a tip for you if you are just starting, cardboard boxes are just, they're only 2 less space if you're using battery as your default size. They're only 2 less space than the big boy containers are. Alright, let's let it coast, because I gotta get behind this truck anyways. So I want to try to finish this by at least 4, hopefully. If not, where I'm gonna have to go check in and pause for a second. Alright, up to 30. Let's get ourselves in position.
Hey, LJ. Heard you finally got clearance for the mineral colony. Just so you know, a few of us are still meeting up in Spark City. You should head over. It'll be a blast.
So there's something happening in Spark City, apparently. I mean, I actually do have to pass through there, so I wonder what... We might accidentally trigger 2 story elements then. Depends on if I have to go to a specific location in Spark City or if it's just going to happen when I arrive like that just did. Trailer's trying to snake on me. I'm trying to make slow, methodical turns to go up here towards the gate. Salvage? Whoa! Because this mission isn't timed. Stop. Truck's drifting a little bit. Okay. I want to see if there's anything worthwhile to salvage above us. Shoot, I don't know where it went. Grab you. Oh wait, you're the green one. I don't want to grab you quite yet. Let's take the black container up here on one side, one on the other. See if we can get some salvage while we're out here. Make this, since this is a separate episode technically now, somewhat. Okay. That should be in my overflow. I'll change that in a minute. There it is. Ooh, that's pretty far away. Ooh, that's okay. I think I need to get closer to that with the truck. Hold on. This is gonna be a weird thing I'm gonna have to do with the truck. Hold on. So it's straight above us, El. Straight above us. Straight above us. That's too far for the suit. I'll leave that open. I'll leave the crates up there. Okay, so we want to pull the trailer and we want to kind of snake our way upwards towards the diamonds. Pull up underneath of it, basically. Stop there. Alright, good, okay. Let me turn my suit charger on. It's got enough for now. It's not fully charged, but it's good enough. Alright, what is that? I don't think I can put that on board. I don't have the hidden compartment yet. Well, I don't know if we can take this. Is there a inner? Hold on. Is there? Oh, maybe I can. We'll have to check before we jump. Actually, no, there shouldn't be inspections in pirate zones, right? I don't think there can be. So we actually might be able to grab that right now because we're already here. We're not going to a place that's going to security check me. That will. We will have to be careful with new Aspen. We might. Ooh. The problem is I don't know if we can go around. We'll check it before we go there. Before we go to New Aspen to see if there's a like we'll get in front of the gate like where we can pull up in front of it. Then we'll check our map. And if it's there, we'll wait. If it's not there, then we'll go ahead and jump so we can get in there before we get inspected. Interesting. Because looks like Hayes Way. Although I could sell it at Hayes Way. I might try to just sell it at Hayes Way and not take that chance. Make some extra. Well, but I'd have to detach the trailer though. Shoot. See, this is why I wish I had the hidden compartment already. I could put it in that. Hmm. We don't want to get a fine. We'll see. We'll see what our situation is. We might actually pull in front of like one of the cargo areas, drop the trailer for just a second, and go sell it. We'll have to see how it works. Let's get it last. Let's grab this fuel. Oh, the trailer's got an angle because of the way I had to pull over here. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, back outside. Let's grab the farthest stuff. light. There's 2 sodas. Oh no, that's worth some good money. Especially if it's in good condition. It is. Just grab the soda. The sodas aren't worth much, but there's something. All of it together will add up. So, careful. Don't want to run into any of the stuff. We'll put that in here. Alright, what are these big box things? Let me grab the green one. Oh! Oh! That's gotta be worth a lot. It's a crate of wine. Hell yeah. Too big. It probably takes up almost a whole one. So we'll just put it on the top shelf. Question, will it fit in this for protection? No, no, so it needs 6. It needs all 6, is what that means. Put you up there. Okay. I could put the sodas in this. Bring this up there. I didn't charge my suit like an idiot. Hold on, get in there. Oh yeah, perfect, beautiful. Let that charge for just a second. I'll read chat. Kratos Chateau du Picard. It probably is. That's what we're gonna say it is. We found some of Picard's stash from his family orchard. I'm letting it get back to 75 and then we'll go back out. I'm not gonna fully charge it. Just wanted it to be away from 60. It charges pretty fast. All right. I'll grab what is this? More wine as well, or is this a different type of luxury? It's got a star on it. Beer. So the yellow one's the beer, green is wine. Gotcha. So I got beer and wine. This is actually going to be a pretty good haul overall then, because we'll have stuff to sell at the shop. I gotta take you downstairs. Put you up here with the wine. We'll get the explosive blast. I, I like how all the stuff out here is pretty normal except that. It's just a board game or no fireworks. Actually, these are illegal too, technically. Um, Even though they're just fireworks compared to what's sitting out there. Like, I do find it funny these fireworks are just as illegal as that thing is sitting out there with it. And I'm like, I don't think that's fair to these fireworks. I don't think that they're equal at all in their illegalness. I'm just gonna keep the suit on because we only got the explosives to get. I'm putting this in a crate. This ain't sitting out on no shelf. I don't want it to blow me up. If that's the thing, be curious to find out. Oh, it's a mining charge. I mean, yeah, I guess, but that's a lot of C4. Like, this would obliterate my trucks inside out if this were to go off inside. Oh, that was the suit. I thought it was this. I thought the truck was giving me an alert saying, "Warning, you've just brought something extremely dangerous on board." I wouldn't doubt it. Is that everything? Pretty sure, yeah. You need to be reorganized and put you in the overflow case. We're gonna turn on the light down here. You can just go back up there. Oh, door. Alright, put you up here for just a second. I need to turn the lights on or switch the lighting. Gotta check power too. Oops. Maglev might not make it all the way there. We're gonna have to see. We gotta hurry up. Because while we're sitting here, we're losing energy because we're attached to the trailer. Let's do this fast. That's not the overflow. Oh, come on, get back in there. I know you fit in there. Damn it. It's because this one's too far to the right. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's this one. Overflow case. Alright. You can go back up on the... Actually, can I fit these in here now? Yeah, it only fits one. Well, the wine's probably worth more than the beer is. And you're gonna be my overflow for circuits and stuff. Stuff like that. Okay. Should be good. Can't fit that in one either. Well, I guess I could put it in the green one. Green is empty. The green is empty. I could put the wine in that because the wine is also green. Oh, go in there. Okay. And you can go in here. I wonder what's worth more. I wish I knew. Yeah, I don't really care about the fireworks, to be fair. Let's put the beer in there. Protect our investments. Alright. Now we need to get going and fast. We need to get a move on and make it there before we run out of energy. Or before we run out of maglev energy. Very gently. We can push the light out of the way if we just go slow. I gotta rotate us completely. Yep, I went upside down. I went the wrong way. There we go. You have to fly like a snake in space when you have a trailer like this. Ooh, 21%. We may have to come to a halt and decouple if it gets too low so we don't lose the cargo. I'm not going to let it go below 10%. If it gets to that, it gets even close to 12, we're just going to stop and we're going to decouple gently so the trailer doesn't float away. And then we're going to, what's it called? Do I have to turn my shielding on? Is the question. Or is it always on? I wonder. That I don't know. We're not going to be lined up too well, so this is going to be annoying. That counts enough, apparently. Good enough for me. Filters are starting to go down. That's fine.
Oi, how's the jump gate boogie treating you?
Cruising steady.
Makes sense, mate. You're really making a name for yourself out
Oh
there.
my god. Can I get off this mic now? I'm in a dangerous place, sir.
So anyway, the story with the algae, since I bet you're dying to know.
Not really. I'm dodging giant planet killers right now.
Then they started canning it and all that, so it was rarer, and then all the fancy folk
I'm
wanted
going
it.
real slow through here.
Well,
No faster than
algae
30.
is the next lobster, understand? People can cook it however they like. Incredible versatile stuff, algae. And we, you and I, are cashing in on the ground floor. We'll be market leaders with a mighty algae empire.
So this way shorter, but
Lobster, mate.
more
You know what I mean?
dangerous.
Making all the green. See, you understand it. Sour candy couldn't make heads nor tail of it when I tried to loop her in. Didn't even know what lobster was.
What? Oh, that's someone who wasn't born on Earth, I guess. I guess you and I are original Earth dwellers. Oh, what's up? It's already almost. What time they close? Oh, okay. Oh, you talked to him? I'm streaming, just let you know, but yeah, okay. That's good. At least they're almost done, hopefully. Yeah. Go 40. I can trust 40 right now. Don't know if I trust my skills to go in between that, though, so I'm gonna go this way. Not with a trailer. Not with this large of a trailer. Not through a planet-killing asteroid field. So ridiculous amount of planet killers in here. How's power looking? 17. Check it again. We'll pull up a little bit. That asteroid looks a little bit wide. And you go left as well. See, the danger that would be really, really the most catastrophic to you in a situation like this in a Star Trek would be not necessarily avoiding it. You'd have to give it a certain amount of berth as well. Because you see how it's rotating, right? Certain parts of it are going to be longer than other parts. So even if you miss it on one side, it's almost like a floating iceberg. It could just rotate and pop you underneath with a longer piece you didn't anticipate and rip you apart. So you notice how I'm giving these things very wide berths. Yeah, like that one. That would be terrible. That's a terrible kind right there because it's kind of flat. So that means when it's this way, when it's like this, it's actually longer than when it's like this. So it's deceptive. but we ain't going fast through here. Remind me not to take this route with fragile stuff. And or no, not fragile stuff. Uh stuff that's got to be on time. It's crazy because it does seem like there's somewhat a small of a somewhere trek some sort of trek around here somewhere. Because I saw a truck just go through there. So yeah, they must fly around towards the electrical storm where I avoided it. So our shield actually didn't have to get used, which is kind of nice. There must be a highway somewhere I missed, or at least some sort of road. So I kind of did it the hard way, but you know what? That's a testament to my piloting skills and as a Star Trucker. I definitely didn't go the conventional route. But then again, we're not carrying conventional uh cargo either. To be fair, right now I can speed up to at least 80 normal speed. We've pretty much cleared the field. Only thing I got to worry about is driving up underneath another truck. There's a station here, but it doesn't seem to have anything. All right, slowing down. Trailer's being a little heavy on me today. 45. Uh-oh, power's getting low or something's getting low. It's flashing. So we're gonna have to stop and check. I also gotta stop and check if we're gonna get scanned on the other end of this. So stop right here. I know we're gonna get honked at. We can jump at least once before we have to change it. We need to go now. Please don't pop up before this gate. Before I go through this gate. Because I have 2 explosives on me. Come on. Go, 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 go. Please, 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 please let that work. Yes!
Sour candy reaching for a grab bag. Anyone around?
This is Barrow kicking it back. Just racked you in with Lucky J.
Oh, yeah. You talked to him in one of your algae runs, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh, quit saying that like it's a bad thing. We're gonna get rich from this, we all.
Guess algae is at least more creative than your last few schemes. What was that last one again? Talking bananas from Purity all the way out to Zeta?
They sell for a lot more in Zeta.
You couldn't get them there before they went real bad, Barrow.
Oh, Storm. He told me it was Space Lobster.
Got him working hand in glove with you then, huh, Barrow?
I can't believe you think so little of me.
Yeah. Yeah. I know a man's got a dream, but you dream too much, Barrow.
No such thing if you ask me.
Well, I'll leave you 2 tricksters to it then. 3s and 8s, folks.
Don't worry about her. We've got this in the bag. I'll give you another
Do
shout
we?
when you're close to the drop zone.
I'm not sure where we drive through here. I don't know if there's a highway or not. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I'm just gonna be careful and drive because we're gonna have to stop soon, anyways, if we don't hurry. So for the moment, it's at 10% though. Hold on. I say we stop now. Oh, whoa. Space train. It's technically a monorail or space rail, but anyways. Or an elevator, you could even say, technically. Alright, we gotta slow down to a complete stop. So we can change out the maglev. Hopefully they won't run into me and they'll drive around now that I'm stopped moving. I need my camera here. Don't float away on me. Don't float away on me. Okay, stay right there. Block controls. I need pluses. So we'll take these two out. That way the maglev will last forever now. Go ahead and turn it back on. Okay, I'm gonna put these batteries to sell in this one. On with the explosives. Okay. It did slightly float away. Hold on, we need to pull away from it so we don't hit it. We can still reattach to it easily. What's freaking out now? Okay, stop yelling at me, filters. It's fine. You're nowhere near needing to be changed yet. Holy crud. It must be slightly moving. Slow down. Alright, rehitched. Now it should be pretty normal now. I gotta stay away from this train rail so I don't get hit by the train. That must be why there's so much electricity and why it works here. That actually would make sense because it's probably a maglev train that works on magnetism because this area is super electrically charged. So, makes sense. I don't know how. Whoa, that's high. I don't know how much my shock thing can take. Still wish it was easier to tell where the roads are. Nuts is flashing, so I assume the shock pads are absorbing it. I'll have to check their durability by the time we get back. Like, even if it was just, instead of a big highway, kind of like the parking lot is, even if it was just a line of a bunch of, like, small little lights, it'd be kind of appreciative to be able to kind of tell where the trucks are going, because that's really where the main route would be. Because I see them going there, but there's, like, no rhyme or reason which directions they're technically going, so I guess I just have to kind of pick and choose in this area. Kind of like Dark Side. Dark Side was like that over in the solar flare areas. I hope we do get paid for this as well as do another job. Hello. Everything good? I guess. We'll have to check, make sure we're not going to get scanned before we jump again. Alright, we're not gonna jump though. I'm gonna let it rev up. Okay. There is no security check right now. Nice. Heat's still good. I doubt I can sell them here, so I'll probably have to sadly go back the other way. Wow, isn't so? Yeah, that's why they chose this area, is because this is where all the maglev train stuff is. So this area wasn't just happenstance happen to be dangerous. They actually put it to some use, which once again, this game does a good job of actually making a lot of this make sense of why some of this stuff would be here for it being a sci-fi truck and space game.
Welcome to my little corner of Crossvale. Saved a nice little spot for you just up ahead. Bit of a tight spot this is, but a pro like you should have no trouble.
I'm gonna have to
Just
stop.
drop it in there nice and steady, and the job's as good as done.
No faster than 20. Time for the drop. Time to make the drop. Okay, that's not a lot of money, but it's something. It'll do for now. I will have to do another job off camera. This is kind of why I do so many off camera. The jobs themselves for the story don't really pay much. They don't give a lot of XP
Oh,
either,
mother's
technically.
stuff. Thanks for bringing the last of these trailers across. When you're ready for the next step in my masterful plan, swing by the junk fields. Promise, this will all be worth your while in the long run. Barrow signing off.
The trailer's not exactly straight, but I tried. The three ones don't want to come to a perfect stop, even when you coast it down. We're gonna go see if we can sell this stuff at that pirate zone. It's yeah, so we want to go there. We're gonna have to wait till that scan is over at New Aspen. Whoa, they just ran into each other. Yeah. So even the AI sometimes bonks each other with those gates. Whoa. See, this is the problem why I hate not being able to see behind me and under me as well. I can only see forward and under me. Good thing I have good brakes now. Alright, we gotta stop and wait. We're gonna let it charge up, and then we're gonna check the map. See, there's still a security check. I wonder how long you have to wait before it goes away. I'm gonna sit here for a moment. We'll get fined if we sit here too long. Wish there was a way to see that. Is there a way to see that? Square. Restricted cargo's alcohol. Does it specifically have to say explosives? Let's find another one and see. Oh, maybe. Because that one says narcotics, explosives, alcohol. So we actually might be able to jump. I think the only thing restricted here is alcohol. So they shouldn't. Oh, wait, but I have alcohol on board, though. Yeah, so they'll ignore the explosives, but they'll take my wine. Hmm. Don't know if that's fair. We're still gonna have to wait because of that. I could sell it over here. 1 second, I want to check something real quick. Is explosives considered chemicals? Yes. Wait, let me check the big boy one. Yep. So, how much was it being sold? We may leave this gate and go somewhere else. Chemicals are less money there, though. Or they're worth a lot more here. Ugh. We'd have to go all the way around. Oh, and there's one happening there as well. And that one's for explosives. We're gonna have to wait it out. I'm gonna back away from the gate for the moment. Is there a way to see behind me? Yes. I'm gonna let him pass. I'm gonna back up out of the way, essentially. Not see too well. We're backing into that electrical storm. Let's see. There we go. That should be out of the way. Now we need to back up enough where we're not being zapped. We gotta wait on it. That should be enough. That shouldn't hurt us too bad. Okay. I just wish you could tell how long the investigations got left. I wonder if there's an upgrade for that. I wonder if that's what the radar is for. To maybe see stuff like that. Because I'm still not sure what the radar is going to help with yet. I might have to park and go buy some stuff at the store and leave it here. We got convenient last time. It was convenient last time when it happened. Unless it's a certain time of day they don't patrol. That I don't know either. Let's get away from this for now. We're not gonna be able to do anything, so I'm gonna head over to parking. Is the parking in the lightning? Hopefully not. Yeah, they're still there. It must be a time of day thing. Maybe there's a certain time of day the patrol's happening and they don't. We'll park here because it's nearby. We go in from the other side. Let's go to the very end of it, so we don't have to go that far. Right here. Hold on, we don't want to rest yet. I can get in my cabin and rest. Okay, so what's happening here? Oxygen's getting low. Let's change that while we're sitting still. I'm only gonna need that one. Actually, we can take that out of our overflow case. There's a plus in there, I think. Or not plus, but a plus one in there. Yes, there is. Okay. I gotta turn it off. There's more money to be made when we finally make it to the shop. What? What? Oh, that's a dead battery as well. Ah, shit. I thought it wasn't a dead battery. So let's put the regular battery in there from the overflow then, because I mistake that by accident. That one's full. Put a regular one in there for now. See, now I'm second guessing myself. No, go back in there. You get out of here. You. Now it should be 100. Okay. Actually, we can take that out and put in the main one now. Suit and gravity is okay for now. Filters are getting down there, but not until they get down to like 22% or lower. Okay. It's okay. The inspection is down here now, but they don't inspect people leaving, only coming in. So let's go. Let's try to get over there fast and hope it don't come back by the time we get there. Fellow Wayland truck. Shit. I went too fast. Shit, 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 shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it. This is delaying me. Ah. I gotta back up so I can realign. I'm not sure which way. I think we need to go this way. There it is. Stop. I should have checked, but oh well. If we get it now, if we get fined now, it's nothing I can do about it. I should have checked. I got distracted. Okay. Woo. Perfect. So now we can head to Hayes Way. Although, how much is chemicals going worth here in New Aspen? They're less. Yeah, we want to go over there. There seems to be a semblance of they seem to be crossing in between the stations. That seems to be their way around the train. Whoa. What are they selling electronics for? Gee, electronics are less. What about here? Same here. So we're gonna get, ooh, but a way worse price there. Ay. All right, we'll keep our electronics then. We'll only sell our bad goods, and then we'll come up here towards these to sell our other stuff. Because we gotta head back towards Atlas anyways. Can't get a job, sadly, at Hayes Way, though. We can get one at Emerald Junction if I wanted to, but I think I'll stop when we get back to Emerald Junction, and that's where we'll leave it. I might actually wrap it up after we sell the explosive side. Just see how much they make on it, how much it makes on its own. Yeah, there are no illegal goods at Hayes Way. Okay, so there's never going to be an inspection here. No, you don't have to jump. It's all in live time. Okay, there's the road that I think we're supposed to follow through here. Thing is, where's the place to sell stuff in here? Am I even allowed to sell stuff in here yet? Like, there's a station there. I must have to drive to it. It must not show up on the map? Question mark. Says there's a shop here on the map. Yeah. Where? Is there like a station I don't know about hiding in these rocks? I don't see anything above me. Beneath me? That's really odd. Well, I say there's a shop, but then I don't see a shop. We're gonna follow this. Maybe this leads to the station. The only thing I can think is that's what this is. This little road leads to, it looks like there's something hiding up there in between the rocks. That might be the station there. Yeah, there's definitely something over there. That's gotta be it right there, right? Ah, it doesn't show up automatically. It's called Dodgy Dan's something. Black Market? Black Market Goods. Oh, okay. So it's an actual different colored shop. It doesn't show up when you're driving by. I guess that makes sense. Why would you put a black market shop on the GPS radar of every truck going through the system? Seems logical. Seems logical. All right. All right. Let's see what this place got. Wow. Oh, Stardust. Oh my goodness. Okay. Put it in you then, eh? Yeah. Yeah, it says electronics are. Oh no, actually, this place is fine with electronics. Okay, then so all of this. Oh, that's actually an electronic. So it is a little less. 200 off? Do I care? That's quite a lot of money. Woo! Gee, yeah. Alrighty then. Wow, this is about to make me just about as much as what's it called, dude? It's $1 less. Just sell the soda. They don't have an alcohol price over here. Food and drinks is probably makes it less though. Um, It's almost 100 less. And overall, I don't think that's going to matter much to me, to be fair. We'll mid-max it more next time. Let's do that. Let's, even though you are underpriced as well, sell you, because it's damn near 10,000 right here. And we picked this up floating in space. It is 10,000 because I didn't put that battery in there. I could also sell the fuel. I don't really use it. I usually just plan the fuel in my stops and in my route. I've yet to have to stop to do this yet. I'll keep it for now, for a rainy day, just in case we need it. Alright. And these are all the dead batteries, right? Yeah. 10,100. Wow. Alright, let's get ourselves out of here. We're a Wayland employee now, Harry. We have now dealt in Wayland goods. Gonna get back on the road. Smart too, because the electrical storm probably masked the signature of the station. Plus, you'd have to fly through and damage your truck. I might have just hit something. Hold on. I don't want to hit the big one. Oh, I scraped it, but I didn't hit her. I scraped her, but I didn't hit her. That's something. Go that way. Means I wouldn't have taken that much damage from that. Well, in real life I would have, but I gotta get back on the highway. Oh, there's a massive traffic jam going on over here. That one's upside down. Wait, I'm upside down. Never mind. I realized all the trucks were upside down. Then I went, wait, that means I'm upside down. It's hard to tell in space. There is no right side up, technically. That's why I couldn't tell. Oh man, this traffic. Traffic. Now we can let it coast in on 20. Yep, stop. Oh wait, oh no, I sold everything, right? Yeah. So we're good. Oh no, I was rereading the comment I already read. Okay. Back at Emerald. I'm gonna go get us some gas, and then we're gonna go park at the job board, and that's where I'm gonna leave it for this episode. Because I'll have to do some off-camera jobs to get us a little overhead on top of the 12,000 we have, and buy back all our supplies again.
Sorry, but I'm gonna need you to come in for a weight check.
Weight check.
Head to the following waypoint and stop at the designated bay.
Oh, it's over there. Well, I was heading that way anyway, so. They know something's up. It don't make sense. Why was my weight heavier for several jumps and then now it's all of a sudden not. I don't think it knows that, but that would be a cool mechanic. Is the more you carry things that don't make sense that you had to sell at a place that's not above board, the more it starts to like force you into. Oh, I have to go into this one over here. The more it starts to force you into weight checks. At least in real life, that would be a thing. Like it would start trying to get you to see if something don't make sense. Although in real life, it's not a set. Uh,
See, you made
the
it.
set
Now
weight
bring your
is the
rig to a
truck and
stop and
everything
we'll begin
already
the
in it.
scan.
That's not illegal. So if you were to put anything in there, they would know immediately at the weigh
Moment of
scan that
truth,
something
friend.
don't make
Don't
sense.
move until we're finished.
It's mostly for trailers more than trucks, but in real life, but
All good. Have a nice day.
oh yeah, I was gonna get fuel before he did that. Nah, it's all right. I've got enough to make it to the next drop. Let's just head over to the Tiger Rock station so we can start wrapping it up. We've been going for 2 episodes worth. Don't rotate that way. Probably about 2-3 hours combined between the two, maybe 4. We're not trying to be perfect, so let's just lock it up. Warning, if you set up the ultimate defense in the forest, you will. Yeah, yeah, if they have the option, they definitely going to do that. I don't know why you didn't expect any less. Nothing. There's nothing to what's it called? There's nothing to Atlas. What about Purity, like a short run? Let me go check it. There's a short run Purity one. Is there another one for more money? No. That one's the other way back towards New Aspen again. Red Sox, that's 2-3 jumps from here. 3 jumps. That's not really that great. That's the one I would do, but Purgatory is 5 jumps from here, 4 jumps depending on which way I go to 3. But that'd be the one I'd have to do to make any real money, or that one. That one's better. Onyx is more reasonable for that amount of price. I'm actually gonna do that one. I'll just stop for gas on the way through when I do that job. All right. Check energy, and then we're gonna save it. Okay. Gravity is almost down again, but I can change that without having to affect the cargo. So we're gonna just save it as is for now. All right, save. All right. Almost played 20 hours of this game. That's how much I love this game. This game is so good. I just find myself just playing. It's kind of like Endless was, or Endless still is, but now that I have less to upgrade except for characters and stuff, it's not as time crunching and time consuming. So, but the Endless Dungeon and this game will eat the hours away. Like you don't realize how long you've actually been playing until you look down and go, "Wow, that's how long I've been on here." That's how it's already at 20 hours played total. That's how much I've been crunching in this game. 20 hours, you're a sweat now. Yeah, exactly. That's why everything felt more smooth and more well oiled. There's a lot that's happened between last episode and this episode. Like I'm learning new routes. I'm learning how to do my own rounds. I'm cheating the system in certain ways a little bit more efficiently to try to conserve on fuel and energy and cost. I'm a true Star Trucker now for Q Star slash Q Star, totally not a subsidiary company to Wayland. Q Star's not at all a Wayland company. The colors aren't almost identical except for one difference. But yeah, this is a good game. I love this game. This game is so much fun. I'll do every episode we'll be focusing on story. I'm not really gonna make y'all watch me do just the same, like just do delivery jobs over and over again when it comes to in between. But after I do a bunch of prep work again and earn some more money again, make a couple upgrades again in between, we'll do another story episode sometime next week. Don't know when yet. Because tomorrow I want to try, since it's Saturday and I probably won't be doing anything all day, as far as I know. I want to try tomorrow to do one of our bigger games I haven't shown off yet or brought into the loop. One of them the other one's just a more fun one. It's a bigger turn-based strategy game. It's not the one you think yet. That's next month. You can guarantee that. But I wish it was, but it's not. If it was, we would have already done it. Because I would have been more wanting to do it more. But, so we'll see which one we end up doing. Also, there's an achievement for hitting your allies with a ballistic missile and broken arrow. I'm sure they didn't need that BTR and Rifle Squad. Wow! You're liable to get banned from a lobby doing that on purpose, though. I mean, the best way you could pull that off is wait till your ally is in a fight, like a bad fight that they're gonna lose, and you know they're losing, and you know that just the loss is just gonna have to be accepted. Then at least with the crossfire happening, you at least get that achievement. But either way. Alright, chat. I want to give a big shout out to my moderator, Urban Mech Farce here. As always, and a massive shout out to Cam King in chat and chillin'. And of course, massive shout out to Iscariot. Sorry if the episode ended abruptly, if you didn't get to see the second part, Iscariot. I don't know if you were able to join back up. PlayStation streaming can be a pain sometimes. Sometimes it just I've just decided to stop working and just end the stream. Never happens on my PC, so I know it's not my internet. If it was my internet, then both would be doing it, but my PC never does this. OBS hardly ever has this issue. I've only ever had it do it only a couple times in the entire many PC streams that I've done. And usually that's OBS causing that if it's the case. Maybe YouTube in some cases, but it's usually like OBS in that case. But in this case, I think it's a mixture between YouTube and Sony together. I think it's probably more on Sony than it is YouTube, probably. because YouTube doesn't have nowhere near as much problems with other third-party streaming systems that stream to their platform. So I'm going to say it's probably 60-40. 60 probably being Sony, 40% of it being the issue of YouTube. Could be backwards, not sure. Who knows? It's hard to tell with that one. But yeah, so big shout out to Iscariot for joining in on the first episode of First Stream before it crashed. The enemy had a HIMARS, so I think they didn't notice it was me. It's messed up. Isn't there a warning for that? The game doesn't give you a warning that friendly fire just occurred from your friend, your ally? Oh, that's kind of hilarious though. That's poor him though. I guess he didn't notice. But Tim King said, "GG, y'all. GG, Tim King." But yeah, big shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for joining in for our cute little parter here of Star Trucker as we checked out the electrical shock pad equipment and warding off electricity. At warding off electricity and not blowing up all my circuits and UCCs. Which is why I'm going to now start going fully into heavy duties. All of my UCCs after this next job are getting fully converted over to heavy duty. They are not going back to normal. One, for electrical purposes, because heavy duty is more shock resistant than regular UCCs, so if something does break, at least the UCCs can handle it a little better if something goes wrong. And I'm hoping to keep my mag control on pluses now, but we'll see. They may have to go back down to regular pluses for a little bit if something occurs. But I think if I can get core, because core is permanently plus now. It's the only thing I accept for my core energy now. But if I can get the mag lev to be like this for our coupling, then we will never have to worry about either of those four. For none of those four, hardly at all. It would just be the center three: gravity, oxygen, and the suit charger, which aren't really that important, any of them except oxygen. So we have to breathe, but other than that, like the other two, if it goes down during a trip, I'm not going to worry about it. But if I have time to change it and the supply is there and it's really low, I will. But either way. Let's see. I think it just say unit destroyed. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a good thing if it doesn't completely tell you that it was an ally. I guess if they had been paying attention, they would have saw that you shot it. That you clearly were the one that shot the rocket off. But I guess they were too embroidered in watching what the enemy was doing that they didn't see it happen. Or was fighting on a different front and didn't see what happened over there. Those games can be hella distracting and confusing when you got a lot of different things going on. It's a good game though. I do like it. So, bye Ardnot. There's also another achievement for destroying a T-14 Armata. Ooh, that's cool. That's very specific. I guess they are pretty annoying. But, either way. But alright, Farseer. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining in on the stream, and for everyone who didn't get to catch the live stream, I hope you enjoyed this video of Star Trucker and our continued episodes on it. Next episode should be next week. Tomorrow will be one of our two major awesome little special games I want to check out. I might do the one I want to just check out, the one that's not guaranteed, because y'all know about the stranding that's going to be happening to us. We're going to get stranded soon. That's happening. We're going to do the first and second one, just like I did for Doom. First one will be done, then we'll play the second one when it comes out, when I'm able to. It's going to be out, actually, at the end of this month, but we'll be able to play the second one in the beginning of next month, so that's guaranteed to happen. But I think tomorrow, unless I feel like immediately playing that instead, we'll probably check out the one I want to show off and not necessarily do a series on. first. Because I've got one that's from PlayStation Plus that's pretty good. And if that one that Tam King recommended is good, turns out to be really good, we actually might check that out. Or actually, if I save that for August, we could do that. So, okay, I might not. We'll see. We might do one episode on that, the one that Tim King suggested, but I might save it for August, too. Because I'm trying to get some turn-based strategy games in place for no specific reason. At least for August. August is going to be a mixed bag as well, because everything got thrown off. Because this next month was supposed to be turn-based strategy, not this month. But it just didn't work out that way. So all 3 of these months going forward are going to be, this month, next month, and August, and all that, are going to be mixed months. So tactical shooter and turn-based strategy is going to be mostly what you're going to see probably in August. So, but either way, let's see. U.S. campaign got 2 endings: a politician ending and a general ending. Is the bad one, and the general ending is the good one. Good one, but it's harder. Okay. It's weird that the politician wins the bad ending, but I guess it's a war game, so you'd want the general one to be more important. So, But alright, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. I will see you all tomorrow. And I wish you all a good morning or good evening, wherever you may be. And until next time, thank you so much. And I will see you all in our next one. Bye, everyone! Bye!